This is TWiT.
Would you like something to be thankful for? How about a Snowden leak? No? Okay, well, too bad. You're going to get one anyway. Huffington Post caught this on about the NSA monitoring the habits of 6 radicals in order to catch them doing things that would undermine their authority in their cause. Vulnerabilities monitored included using donations for personal expenses, charging exorbitant speaking fees, and viewing sexually explicit material online. Dun, dun.
The Washington Post reports that Microsoft executives are meeting this week talking about encrypting internet traffic to evade possible U.S. National Security Agency's access into its communication links. Sources tell the Post that encryption will take place across the full range of consumer and business services. Microsoft lawyers have called potential NSA activity very disturbing, and they say it could possibly be a breach of the Constitution.
Yeah, so that news of the NSA spying on pretty much everything ever has ruffled a few feathers. The EU may stop its data sharing arrangements due to the surveillance. Now, EU's Justice and Rights Commissioner Viviane Reding says that the U.S. would have to adjust its surveillance practices to be in line with EU law. Additionally, the U.S. would have to allow Europeans whose rights may have been infringed legal redress.
If you don't have Google Glass or Moto X or even an Android phone with a Google app, you can still say, OK Glass, and get Google to respond. The Google Voice Search Hot Word extension is now available in the Chrome Web Store in beta. The extension allows users to say commands to the browser, just like Google Glass. Google suggests it may be helpful for people who need to do a search this week but have their hands covered in turkey grease, for instance.
Nokia has introduced the Lumia 525 to succeed the popular Lumia 520, which is the top-selling Windows Phone device worldwide. The 525 runs the latest Nokia Lumia Black of Windows Phone 8. It's powered by a 1 gigahertz dual-core Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, 1 gigabyte of RAM, has the same 5-megapixel camera as the 520, 8 gigs of memory, and it also comes in glossy orange, white, yellow, and matte black.
Cloud storage service Box just bought data analytics startup D-Loop. The acquisition will bring some more security to Box and help it expand into the enterprise market. Terms of the deal weren't disclosed, but D-Loop co-founder Divya Jain will head up Box's advanced content analysis and data classification team.
Everybody wants Captain Kirk to buy their enterprise market. Anyway, MIT Media Lab researchers from the Camera Culture Group have developed a camera that can detect objects even when translucent or obscured by something like rain, all using off-the-shelf parts that total $500 in cost. The key was a change in code that solves the multipath problem, a similar problem that is solved when blurry photos are made sharp with image stabilization. The technology could eventually be used for collision avoidance sensors for cars or even for medical imaging.
Skype use in China used to route through a local company, TOM Online, which made presence of government monitoring pretty certain. Well, Microsoft has now teamed with Guangming founder on a new China-specific Skype build for the app, which GreatFire.org points out encrypts all data and sends it directly to Microsoft. So that would make it harder to censor or spy on any communications, right? Well, Guangming founder was created by Guangming Daily, which is a government-backed newspaper. So don't go telling all your secrets just yet.
Darn. Hold off. If you have bought any video through your Xbox or Windows 8.1 app, you may feel a little locked in, but the lock-in just got a tiny bit less today as Microsoft launched video.xbox.com. You'll be able to watch TV shows and movies you purchase, rent through the Xbox store, or have already purchased, and it's all going to happen in your browser on the web. Now, the stream on the web one is not HD at this point, and you will need the Silverlight plugin.
Yola's first phone has launched, and it runs the Sailfish operating system. Now, Sailfish is the successor to Nokia's MeeGo OS, which debuted and died on the Nokia N900. It's got a new life with Sailfish, though. The Yola phone will be able to run most apps designed for Android. Only 450 Yola phones will be available on its launch today. Most of those will go to customers who pre-ordered.